What is up, my friends? Jesse with Just Man Sports Cards. Today, we're going to do my top 20 Michael Jordan cards that I own and have. So we'll get started. Number 20, I ranked them as just based off dollar value. It's not necessarily my favorites or least favorites. So up first is the Meltdown. I have it in a PSA 8, 95 Skybox Premium. This is a Pop 248 with 89 higher. The next card on the list, some of these cards I have at the vault, so I'll bring up pictures from the vault. The next card's the 1999 SPxCitement. I have this in a PSA 10. I graded this. It's the only reason I have it in a 10. I typically don't buy 10s because they're so pricey, but if I grade them and I get 10s, I'm happy to keep them. So Pop 135. And then the next card on the list is card number 18. It's the 1997 Star Attractions Gold. This is the gold version in a PSA 8. So this is a Pop 14 with 3 higher, and the total population is 35. There'll be 7 cards on this list that have a total population of 50 or under. This one is the farthest down the list with the lowest population. So I kind of believe it's undervalued, but that's my opinion. Collect what you like. I've been trying to pick these up as I can. Card number 17. The High Risers, 1996 Stadium Club, Mike Jordan's members only, PSA 9. These are hard to find in high grade. I paused it real quick to get that dot off. It was just on the case. So it's embossed. You can see Jordan's kind of pushed out this way. Gorgeous card. This is the members only. So you'll see the text like this across the back. Chipping's very prone on the back. This is a Pop 30 with 11 higher. Total population of 160. So cool card there. Get into the next card. The 1995 Stadium Club Beam Team members only. This members only is a little easier to catch because they have the stamp right there that says members only. This is die cut, so you can see where it's cut out. The back looks like the standard back, but you'll want to look for that members only. So this is a Pop of 35 with 29 higher and a total population of 102. So it's sort of been started my focus is cards like with 100 or less out there. I've owned this for quite some time. The Scoring Kings. The interesting thing on this, it's the 1993 Scoring Kings, very popular card. Came out of Ultra. The lighting's not doing it justice. There we go. It's a little better. Anyways, the population on this is 1,023. There's 500 higher, and it's a total population of 2,870. So with a population of close to 3,000, this card really hasn't moved in value over the last 2 to 3 years. It's just kind of stayed flat with that many copies. So that's why I think it's important to pay attention to rarity. The next up is one I wasn't sure I would ever be able to add. It's the 1997 Stadium Club Never Compromise members only PSA 8. Cool card. It's got the Never Compromise, and then on the back, it's got the members only. It's a little harder to see on this card, especially on the black. It's hard to see, so you have to kind of look in the brownish area of the card or reddish area of the card. I was able to pick this up through an Instagram deal this year, and it is a Pop 4 with only 8 higher. Out of the 20 cards on my list, this is the rarest card with only 16 total graded by PSA. So this is one of my favorites, just how rare it is. I'm really big into rarity. So I think this is highly undervalued, but just my opinion. Card 13 on the list. The 1995 Stadium Club Warp Speed, members only. Again, a little easier to see because the members only mark is right there. Gorgeous card, all black back, so it's prone to chipping. And this is a pop 16 with 5 higher, so not many cards of this. And there's a total population of 63, so another card on the list that there's less than 100 of them graded. Big fan of this as well. I've been a believer and have been talking about these cards for quite some time. Next card on the list is one that's at a vault. It's card number 12, 1998 Skyonix. This is a pretty tough pull. It's like 1 in 72 packs. It's a 20 card set. So surprising how many of them are out there. This is a pop 47 in a PSA 10. There's 136 total graded. So as you can tell, not quite half are 10s, maybe a third. Yeah, about a third of them are 10s. So it's a pretty easy grade. I graded this one myself as well. So I've graded 2 of them. I got a 9 and I got a 10. We'll keep moving up the list to number 11. It's the 2002 Beam Team. These are numbered to 500. This is still Michael Jordan's playing years, so that's important to keep in mind. 01 and 02 are playing years. They're Wizard cards, but they're playing years. This is a pop 13 with 36 higher, and it's a total of 57. So if you made it this far, please like and subscribe, and we're going to get into the top 10. So the top 10, basically all these are $1,000 or more, is how you get in the top 10 in my collection. This is also at a vault. It's the 1997 Quick Strike PSA 9. It's a pop 122 with 19 higher and a total graded of 318. And then we'll get back to cards in hand. Number 9 on the list is the 1996 Fusion members only Michael Jordan. It's a die cut card. So there's a Scottie Pippen. The Scottie Pippen would slip in, and it actually says Bulls, and the Bulls part slides into here. The members only, like other cards. I just took a shower, so my body's a little warm, causing fog. I just wiped it off the card. So, but you can see the members only there. So this is the highest graded copy that you can get in a PSA 8. There's no 9s, there's no 10s. What you'll see a lot of times on the lower grades is chipping right along this gold area. So just be on the lookout if you're buying raw. There's a lot of creases there typically. Anyways, pop 8, 0 higher, total graded 39. So there's less than 50 copies of this floating around in the members only. So I think it's a pretty sleeper card. It was number 9, number 8. Very classic card. 1995 Natural Born Thrillers out of Skybox EXL. Kevin Garnett's also in this set as rookie year. It's a cool looking card in green. Jordan. This is a pretty popular card. Population of 240 with 55 higher, and the total graded 586. So pretty high up there. It's above kind of my 300 threshold for long-term holds, but I just love the card so much that I'm going to be holding on to it. So the next card on the list is one that's in the vault. I graded this one myself as well. 1995 Stadium Club members only, card number 1. Great photo. You can see he's dunking. The members only stamp is on there. And there's 14 of these graded. Obviously, there's none higher. And there's only 49 total graded by PSA. So this is one of the cards with under 50 graded. So I'm putting it in the sleeper category. Number 6. It's 1996 Flair Showcase, Michael Jordan Row 0. Kobe's got a rookie. Ray Allen's got a rookie. Allen Iverson's got a rookie in the same row. It's got kind of the same, I don't know what to call that. Sparkle. I think now in Prism they would call this like not white sparkle, but they would call it some sort of sparkle. Way ahead of its time. There's a legacy version of these that are numbered to 150. So this is kind of the base version, but it's the hardest of the rows to pull. There's row 0, 1, 2, and 3. and row 0 is the hardest to pull. This is a pop 134 with 37 higher and a total of 351 graded. I own 2 copies of this, by the way, just as a heads up. Another one in the vault at number 5. This is the Prolifics 1999. In PSA 10, I graded this. That's why I have a 10. There's 0 higher, and there's 170 graded. So pay attention to this card with that 170 graded. Card number 3 on the list has 363 total graded, and it's considerably more expensive. So it's about half as rare. So I think that's all to do with looks, but Prolifics might be a little slept on. Card number 4, 1996. Special Forces members only. So this is a foil card. What I would call a foil card. Cool shine. Members only. You can see it across the back there. This is I graded one wrong. I got a 9, and I bought one at a 9. So I bought the 9 before I got the graded one. I never thought I would be able to grade one at 9. So I felt like I lucked out there. So I own 2 copies of this. So there's 8 graded on PSA 9 and 6 higher. So with 2, I own more than 10% of the population of the top grades. There's 41 total graded. So these members only, if you've been paying attention, are typically really low pop. So there's only 41 of these total graded by PSA floating around. Hard to find. And this isn't cheap either. So the next one is in the vault. It's the 1999 SPxTreme and a PSA 10. It's a pop 51 with 0 higher, and it's a total pop of 363. So I think people just like the pose and the red on red on this a little more than the Prolifics. It's a little better pose. Even though it's close to double the pop, it commands a higher price point, probably 30% higher than the Prolifics. Last 2. This is the 1997 Hardcourt Heroics members only PSA 9. Centering is what you have to watch out for. Sometimes the Hardcourt is all the way over the left. So this is a gorgeous copy. It's prone to chipping on the back. You can see the members only writing there. I probably should have made that a little more prominent because there is some confusion, but I think it works out. Kind of makes the cards a little more mysterious. I can't remember if I said the population. Pop 7, 3 higher, and a total of 32 graded. So another one with less than 50. We'll get into the top card. The 1997 Triumvirate, members only. There's a couple different versions of this. There's a Luminous, which is shiny. No, Luminous is the base. Luminescent is the refractor on the front. Illuminator is refractor on the front and back. And then the members only has the... So I believe the members only is even more rare than the Illuminator, which is crazy. This card, I have it valued a little over $2,000. There hasn't been a sale. The last sale in the last 2 years was the PSA 4. So this is pretty hard to comp. In a PSA 9, there's 9 of these with 7 higher with 27 total graded. Smash that like button and please subscribe if you made it this far, and thanks.